Although these green spaces are one of the many reasons residents are moving to downtown Syracuse, with the winter Central New York has, not all green spaces are green.
Plows and mows want their customers put down their shovels this winter and pull out their phones to schedule a snowplow. You can choose your time, leave a note, answer the questions, accept your rate before hitting submit.
You may be thinking they don't need PrEP, but the truth is anyone that is sexually active and doesn't regularly use condoms can benefit from taking PrEP. In 2014 alone, there were 2,481 new cases of HIV reported.
As you can see, there are people behind me that have been here as early as 5 a.m. and they will be waiting in line until Hillary comes and addresses them. The security guards themselves have been here since around 6 a.m. and they are expected to be here till midnight or even later to tighten up security as the day goes on. Here, there are some of the barricades that just went up to block more traffic, and the traffic behind me is there's a lot of traffic going on and a lot of people are out here. Even some Central New Yorkers are out here today. And like I said, in the last half hour, it was sprinkling a little bit, but that seemed to calm down. It is still definitely overcast out here and definitely windy. So be sure when you're heading out to campus to grab your rain jacket or umbrella, just in case that rain does pick up again. It's Tuesday, which means the people of Syracuse are letting their voices be heard at the weekly Trump Tuesday event at Perseverance Park.
I commend all of us for coming together, as cold as it is.
Although supporters of Mayor Minor came out today, some President Trump supporters came out too.
We want to give a counterpoint to the mayor's protest here, because we certainly do not agree 100% with what she's doing, making Syracuse a sanctuary city.
Potter and other members of the Onondaga GOP say that the money being used to make Syracuse a sanctuary city could better be used in other places.
I think that the money should be spent elsewhere on the crumbling infrastructure, the potholes, trying to bring down the murder rate.
Although it may look like all the city's action is happening right here behind me. But across town, here at Lemoyne College, a Somalian refugee works part-time at the campus library and attends classes and hopes to stir up some action of her own.
I'm calling about your ticket number 80738.
Fatima Bilay moved to Syracuse 8 years ago, but recently her and her community have gotten more attention.
I guess I've noticed a lot of eyes. A lot of people are coming to us, noticing us. I mean, we were there before, but like now people are just like, oh hey, I want to hear your story. I want to, help you. I'm like, we needed help for too.
Now, Bilay and a group of about 30 refugees are using this attention to create a safe space.
So we wanted to do like this whole big house.
That would include
the Regents classes, leadership activities, like bonding activities, resume building classes, babysitting.
The group also helps each other stay positive during the hard times.
It felt like, even though this is happening, like one man and his supporters doesn't mean that the whole world is against us.
And in Syracuse, many are actually with her. Jacqueline Mundry, NCC News. There's a new dance studio in town, and from McDonald's Irish dance owner Amy Markwart, this is the first time she has had her own studio. I was at the grand opening on Friday when many of the students and parents were seeing the studio for the very first time.
Initially, I taught out of a dance studio, a VFW, a church hall.
Since 2001, Markwart has owned McDonald's Irish Dance, but this is the first time she has had her own space.
Well, for about 15 years, I've traveled to several different locations, and I just thought it was time to condense all 4 studios into one.
And dancers and parents are looking forward to this new chapter.
It's very exciting.
Many of the students are excited to continue dancing and improving their skills in this new space.
I could practice a lot and I get even better and better.
Irish Step is a unique sport and keeps dancers in shape for other activities.
Irish dance is an incredible sport. The kids are really committed, they're really athletic. Helps a lot of the kids with their high school sports. The Skinny Atlas lacrosse coach enrolled her daughter in Irish step dance because she said all of her best lacrosse players did Irish dance with me before they played lacrosse for her.
And despite many dancers getting involved because of cultural backgrounds,
It's like very cultural backgrounds.
Markwart is hoping to expand with this new space.
There are no limits to dancers that we accept into the school. Every ethnicity is welcome, but I would say, a lot of the kids do have some cultural influence as to how they got involved with Irish step dance.
And she's looking forward to the future.
I'm just super excited for this new beginning. I think it's going to be great for me because I have a space that I can work out of that's my own.
McDonald School officially opened on Friday, and they held their first classes on Saturday morning.